Tony, why did you ask me to meet you here?
Everyone sees it but you.
See what, Tony?
That you are being played out here, baby girl.
Whatever.
Brought y'all home some dinner from work.
Calvin, you can't keep feeding me and your baby hamburgers and french fries every goddamn night.
Well, what the hell do you expect me to do?
Nigga, get a real job.
Bitch, McDonald's is giving me an opportunity to serve my community and feel responsible for the welfare of my own environment.
Don't give me that trifling ass bullshit.
I'm under a lot of pressure. Hey! Hey, whose gloves are these? Huh? Who you fucking, OJ? What?
Don't nobody fall in love faster than somebody with nowhere to stay.
That 50 gonna bomb your ass. Yeah. I'm gonna let the people know, cause this nigga look crazy. Look at him. Nigga must be stressed out. I think his bitch knocked him out for New Year's. The nigga woke up and wasn't thinking. Alright, bro. I'm gonna let them know. Alright. What you about to drop an album or something? That shit gonna flop. I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on up there? You look crazy. My son.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video with the Unfiltered Pisces. If you like my vibe, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, y'all, thank you for the support that I am getting. You know, slowly but surely, I get myself the 1K. But anyways, y'all, the internet has once again proven all time that they are undefeated. Like, 50 Cent started this new year off trolling their asses, and everybody else chimed in. We all talking about it. Claressa, your ass should have stayed with Tony. I'm going to keep saying that. Or the LJ dude, according to Jada, that man right there was really in love with her. That's the man that I guess Jada felt that Claressa should have married. But we know about Tony more. So, Claressa, you should have stayed your ass with Tony. Pap got you out here looking crazy. They out here trolling both of y'all. Claressa, had your ass stayed with Tony, you wouldn't be out here in the blogs like that. They wouldn't be out here dogging you, talking shit and doing all this. It would be more so about your achievements, your fights that's coming up. It would have been more, you would have been talked about in the topic of sports more so. Instead, you out here tied to T pages, drama, and that's not looking good for your brand that you are trying to build. And y'all, I've been feeling like this, and I've been, my theory, okay? This is my theory. I feel that Pap didn't expect this situation to go as far as it did, to the extent that it is now. 2 years, right? I honestly think, and hear me out for a second, okay? Now, we're going to take it back. He ends up finding out Remy messing with Beaver Teeth, Easy the block captain, right? Same dude he claims. This dude shook my hand, slept with my wife. He was supposed to be like her protege, helping her with the Chrome 23. And this same dude that smiled in his face, shook his hand, backstabbed him, slept with his wife. And he probably felt at the time, this is who you messing with, this chump, this lame? You play me for this nigga? This ninja? I gotta watch what I say on YouTube, right? So he probably feel like, anybody in the world, and this who you choose? And he probably felt played. Like, I came every day to see you, move closer to you, lost out on money, put my career on the back burner, and this is who? You ain't this. What? What? And he probably, you sitting there hurt. Think about it. The woman he was with for 20 plus years got played in some, I guess he said she was in there messing with women too. But anyways, this one hit him the most. So you gotta think he's sitting there hurting. Oh, so this how she gonna do me? And I personally feel that him asking Claressa out was his tactic to get back at Remy. He wanted Remy to hurt like he was hurting. And like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. She wanna do this to me. Okay, I'm gonna hit a friend up. And at the time, you're not in your right mind. You thinking, this B want to play, watch me play. Okay, all gloves are off. That's how he's thinking, right? And then, allegedly. But anyways, I feel that now, because if you look at the videos now, Pep, now that him and Remy are back in good graces, he's acting mighty different, like nonchalant. People saying she bought her those own, that was her own Louis V gifts that she bought for herself. He is very nonchalant, especially with the video about the food. He didn't even seem like he wanted to be bothered. Like, oh God, man, you feel me? That you season it. I don't want no plate, but you still got 50% of the food still on the plate. And you talking about another plate? Come on now, Claressa, wake up. But anyways, I feel that he really don't have much respect for her, because look, outside looking in, and think Pap is older, so he's more wiser. Hey, if you up here, if my wife is supposed to be your friend, and I was able to get with you, knowing you was a friend of my wife, that tells me what I need to know about you, right? I bet Pap would have had more respect for Claressa if, when he would have hit her up in those DMs, asking her out, and she would have came back with, "What's wrong with you, bro? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I'm friends with your wife. Don't come hitting me up in my DMs. Look, I don't know what y'all got going on, but leave me out of that. Don't drag me into that. I'm your wife's friend. I'm not your friend. I get that you offended me all, and you like to see me box, but let's keep it at that. And furthermore, this need to be the last message you ever send to me in my inbox." And I bet you Hap would have respected it. He probably would have sat there and thought about, you know what? Why did I do that? I'm up here stooping to her level. And I bet you he would have came back and said, you know what? I respect for what you did. At the time I was, going through a lot of emotions, and at the time I was just trying to hurt her. But I appreciate you for, not taking me up on that offer, because, you're a real one. And I respect that. Let's just put this behind us. You're talented. I like you, and just keep it like that, right? Instead, he got the opposite. She took him up on this offer. And he was probably hoping that maybe it probably would have just lasted at that. But no. She ended up liking him, ended up being clingy. And now he can't even get away from her. I mean, she is glued as Pap, 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 Pap. I bet you Pap can't even take a shit in peace. She probably right at the door. Pap, you okay? You okay? Cause you been in there for 10 minutes. No, I'm good. It don't take 10 minutes to take no shit, Pap. But anyways, y'all, I feel that. But being the fact that she fell for it, how you think that man thinking? If I can get you to go out with me and you was you was friends with my wife, what'd that say about you? That's why some people allegedly are feeling that he is just there to collect the bag. He ain't really in tune with her like she think he is. I'm gonna be back with part 2. But let me know what y'all think so far down in the comments about that. I mean, that's how I feel. I feel that Pat probably went into this just trying to get back at Remy, and it backfired. And now he's kind of in too deep and don't know how to get himself out of the situation. Though he claims to us, it's the woman I'm madly in love with. And notice how when he spoke at that fight hype, I think I'm going to find it and insert it. He was like, coincidentally, she's the love of my life. Like, why you had to say all that? You didn't have to say, you could have said, now she's ended up being my best friend, the love of my life. He had to always put something in front of it. And unfortunately, basically is what he need to say. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with her. I got myself in this situation. I don't know how to get out. And that's why Remy was calling her, oh yeah, his weirdo ass girlfriend, texting him. Yeah, you gotta think about it. Girl, you was my friend. I was up here trying to give you advice, tips. You wanted to know how to cook. You wanted me to style and dress you. And here you are talking to my husband. What? So she had to feel some type of way too. Like and she probably like, damn, how long this shit been going on? And it probably did get to her, even though she tried to act like she wasn't affected by it. Remy was affected by it because I personally believe she genuinely, wanted to be friends with Claressa. Help her out. You could tell she ain't had no fashion sense. And I think Remy would have got her there. But no, somebody that don't want a rapper so bad, some athlete so bad, a rapper, they ain't even in the top 5 at that. But a rapper come in your DMs and you showed us what you really do want. But let me know how y'all feel, and I'm going to make another video about this.